From royal splendor to rebellious romance, these weddings have made headlines, broken records, and defined pop culture. Here are the most unforgettable celebrity weddings, decade by decade. Elvis Presley and Priscilla. Though it happened in the late 60s, the glamour of Elvis and Priscilla's wedding still defined the 70s celebrity image. The king of rock and roll met his queen in a famously private Vegas ceremony. Bianca Perez Mora Macias and Mick Jagger, rock and roll royalty in every sense, this edgy Saint-Tropez wedding became the blueprint for rebellious glamour. Bianca's daring white suit is still a fashion icon. Paul McCartney and Linda Eastman. Paul and Linda showed the world what real love looked like. Simple, supportive, and powerful. Their creative bond made them a 70s couple to admire. Jane Fonda and Tom Hayden. An unexpected mix of Hollywood and politics. This wedding wasn't just about glitz. It had a mission and a message. Liza Minnelli and Jack Haley Jr. Broadway met old-school Hollywood in a wedding full of legends. Liza's fourth marriage was star-studded, just like her performances. Barbra Streisand and Elliott Gould. Although they divorced in 1971, their relationship defined 70s celebrity marriage. Barbara's rise to superstardom kept their romance in the spotlight. Cher and Greg Allman. A wild, short-lived marriage between pop goddess and southern rocker, turbulent and passionate, and pure 70s energy. Prince Charles and Princess Diana. The most iconic wedding of the 20th century, watched by over 750 million people, Diana's 25-foot train and royal elegance captivated the world. Madonna and Sean Penn. The ultimate 80s power couple, loud, rebellious, and explosive. Their Malibu wedding caused such a media frenzy, helicopters had to be chased off. Tom Cruise and Mimi Rogers. Before Nicole and Katie, there was Mimi, and this marriage kick-started Cruise's link with Scientology and his rise as a leading man. Bruce Willis and Demi Moore. They were the Hollywood couple of the late 80s, going on to raise a family and remain friends even after their split. Sarah Ferguson and Prince Andrew. The second royal wedding of the decade, this union gave Britain its beloved redhead duchess and a media circus to follow. Cindy Crawford and Richard Gere fashion met film in one of the decade's hottest pairings. The two married in a secret Vegas ceremony, in matching black. Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie Presley. When the king of pop married the daughter of the king of rock and roll, the world watched in disbelief. Their kiss at the MTV VMAs made history. Nicole Kidman and Tom Cruise. Hollywood royalty with red carpet perfection. Their chemistry on and off screen made them a 90s dream couple. David Beckham and Victoria Adams. A Spice Girl and a football superstar, their castle wedding in Ireland was peak late 90s glamour. Matching thrones included. Julia Roberts and Lyle Lovett. A whirlwind romance that shocked the public. The wedding was low-key, but the buzz around it wasn't. Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee. Married just 4 days after meeting and on a beach in bikinis. One of the most chaotic and talked-about weddings of the decade. Celine Dion and Renee Angelil. A love story that melted hearts, their televised wedding in Montreal was as emotional as Celine's ballads. Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt. Their Malibu wedding was technically in 2000, but the build-up in the 90s made it the ultimate it couple moment. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. A strong, stylish, and often controversial Hollywood couple. Their union has always been in the spotlight. Catherine Zeta-Jones and Michael Douglas. This $1.5 million wedding was held at the Plaza Hotel in New York City and was dripping in elegance. Glamour at its finest. Heidi Klum and Seal. The supermodel and the singer renewed their vows every year, until their split. Romantic and grand, each ceremony was different. Reese Witherspoon and Ryan Phillippe. Their wedding just beat the millennium, but symbolized early 2000s youth and Hollywood charm. Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise. A dreamy Italian castle, Armani dress, and the infamous couch jump courtship. The media couldn't get enough. Ashton Kutcher and Demi Moore. An age gap romance that took over headlines. Their wedding redefined Hollywood love stories. Beyoncé and Jay-Z. Private, elegant, and powerful. Music's royal couple tied the knot without the cameras and still made history. Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi. One of the most high-profile same-sex marriages in Hollywood. A garden ceremony full of joy and courage. Gwen Stefani and Gavin Rossdale. Punk meets rock in a London wedding, with Gwen's dip-dyed pink dress stealing the Prince William and Kate Middleton. A modern royal fairy tale, Westminster Abbey, a balcony kiss, and a moment that united the world in awe. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. From Versailles to Florence, this over-the-top wedding was a full-blown international production. George Clooney and Amal Alamuddin. Once Hollywood's eternal bachelor, George finally settled down, and with a human rights lawyer. Class meets charisma. Sofia Vergara and Joe Manganiello. The glamorous modern family wedding of the decade. Their lavish Palm Beach ceremony was a true party. Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel. A romantic Italian ceremony with Justin serenading his bride. Elegant and intimate. Nick Jonas and Priyanka Chopra. Bollywood meets Hollywood in a week-long celebration. 2 cultures, 2 ceremonies, 1 iconic union. Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner. From Vegas elopement to a French chateau celebration, this Game of Thrones meets pop music marriage had it all. Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin. Quiet courthouse first, fancy second wedding later. A journey from teenage crush to forever. Idris Elba and Sabrina Dower. The suave British actor wed in Morocco, a stunning ceremony full of style and soul. Serena Williams and Alexis Ohanian. Tennis legend meets tech genius. Their New Orleans wedding was extravagant, heartfelt, and star-studded. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. A groundbreaking royal wedding. Diversity, love, and a gospel choir. It redefined tradition. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez. Bennifer finally said "I do" after 20 years. First a surprise Vegas wedding, then a dreamy estate celebration in Georgia. Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker. A gothic glam Italian wedding at a Dolce & Gabbana villa in Portofino. Tattoos, corsets, and PDA in abundance. Brooklyn Beckham and Nicola Peltz. The next-gen celebrity wedding. Held in Palm Beach, Florida, it was covered by Vogue and flooded with A-listers, Jack Antonoff and Margaret Qualley. Music meets indie Hollywood. Their Montclair, New Jersey wedding was packed with stars like Taylor Swift, Millie Bobby Brown, and Jake Bon Jovi. Hollywood Gen Z royalty. The Stranger Things star and Bon Jovi's son tied the knot in a romantic Italian setting. Rebel Wilson and Ramona Agruma. A beautiful LGBTQ+ wedding in Italy. A celebration of love, authenticity, and joy. Anant Ambani and Radhika Merchant. One of the most extravagant weddings of all time. Billion-dollar pre-wedding parties and global stars in attendance. Brett Gelman and Ari Dayan. Stranger Things star weds in Tuscany in a colorful, creative ceremony filled with Jewish traditions. Bliss Rivers and Steve Mitchell. A heartfelt and elegant wedding in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, continuing the legacy of the Rivers family. Gabby Windey and Robbie Hoffman. The reality TV star married the comedian in a fun and quirky Vegas ceremony, keeping it low-key and full of love. Justine Lupe and Tyson Mason. The Succession actress chose a private courthouse wedding in LA, highlighting their growing family. Elijah Wood and Meta Marie Kongsved. A quiet and meaningful marriage confirmed after years of privacy. They now share 2 children. Which celebrity wedding was your favorite? Let us know in the comments, give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more star-studded love stories.